What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all. So, as y'all know, I did that video yesterday of the girl that was saying all that mean, disrespectful, and nasty stuff to that female that had cancer. And now, the father has came out and said some stuff about this girl. Now, y'all, if y'all can remember correctly, I said in that video, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you can point to the parents being the issue with some of the way that these kids conduct themselves and behave. So we're gonna see how this guy is and what he has to say about this situation. The girl just might be a bad seed, like I said yesterday. She might just be a bad seed. Might not even be the parents doing. She might just be in that rebellion stage and just not doing right. So let's hear what this man got to say. Y'all boys, girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Channel was really, the intent of this channel was always to be for the purpose of formerly me, which was my body transformation and weight loss journey for the past year plus, and that I'm still doing actually. And that's what the intent and purpose of this was always to be.
Nice. So I didn't even know he had a channel doing this. Well, I don't even know the guy. This is the first time I'm ever seeing him. We're on that journey too. Make sure you subscribe and follow along if you haven't already.
But due to some family drama, my oldest daughter has, with her streaming internet life that she has for herself, she has decided to involve her rest of her family into that drama that she has imposed upon us all. And there's been a lot of things. I was not aware that she was live streaming while she's sleeping. Like, who does that? Like, who just puts on a camera and just films herself while they're sleeping? But again, I don't understand the current
I don't get that either.
Culture of what people will watch as entertainment or to pass the time. Since you want to, dox me and put my home address out on the internet, blast me and my social media accounts and the things that I'm trying to do with my life in the world, I'm doing this live as kind of my response to that. Now, I'm not trying to seek retaliation. I'm not. I really am not trying. I'm not trying to be vindictive.
Okay.
But the point is that I raised you on my own for 13 years. 13 years as a single parent. Never been the best parent in the world. There's a lot of parents out there probably have been in similar situations to the one I'm in right now that can totally identify with what I'm having to deal with right now.
Okay.
I'm dealing with a whole bunch of crap right now. But I'm an adult, and I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it, and I'll move on. But Maya, you just started being an adult, and you've never had to pay for really anything in your life. You've never had to be responsible for bills. But that all ended last night.
Pause. That right there, he just told on it. He just told on himself. That right there being part of the problem. Now, one thing that was one of my issues growing up is I myself also was not given a whole lot of responsibility. If you want your kids not to act as spoiled brats, which was the first title of her original video, Spoiled Brat, then give them responsibility. I got my first job at 14 years old. I learned the value of $1. Give your kids responsibility. Hell, listen to Jordan Peterson if you don't want to listen to me. He'll tell you. Responsibility.
Because you decided to call the cops thinking that I'm going to threaten your life and kill you, which there is no record of that. Completely false. But just to get attention from the internet and increase your view count and likes and subscribers, whatever your aims were, you basically acted out the scenario where your life was in danger.
And she can go to jail for that. She can go to jail for that. That is illegal to call the cops and falsify information like that.
You call 911. So this is completely self-imposed. You evicted yourself before I had a chance to. So congratulations, Maya, or Tessie, or however you pronounce that bullshit name. You played yourself.
You played yourself.
What you're doing, Maya, is malicious. It's vindictive. It's negative.
Very negative.
I just, for the past, I was up till 6:30 in the morning watching your live stream, watching other content where you're going after people because of either a disability, their ethnicity, or disease, or a thing like cancer. That is horrible. And the problem is I'm as your father, this is not the person that I raised. I did not raise you to be evil or to do negative things like this to other people. It cause other people grief and harm.
You know what? I believe him. Listening to him, seeing him talk right now, he doesn't seem like he anything like her. You know what I'm saying? He admit that he wasn't the best parent, but I honestly don't believe he created that monster that is that girl.
That's what you're doing. Now, it's one thing, do it to me and all your followers, your fanboys, I don't know what the labels are for these guys that are like I don't know if they're simps or white knights trying to come to your rescue. You can rescue yourself. You're completely capable of rescuing yourself. But no, you got to be the damsel in distress. You got to play the victim. But at the time you're doing that, you're going after people and you're causing damage. And it's real damage. It's called real world damage because there's real consequences to the stuff that you put out on the internet. As your father, I'm gonna always love you. I'm always gonna say I don't want no ill to happen to you. I don't. I cross my heart. I don't want nothing bad to happen. If something bad happened to you, I
would accept you.
See, that's the thing. For anyone that's a parent out there, I hope you understand what I'm doing right now because I'm so angry and so upset. Yet, when you love somebody, when you freaking love somebody, if anyone's out there ever really love someone with the core of your soul, and then they do something to really hurt you, betray you, it is just, it's truly being stabbed.
I'm pretty sure that's his computer, not mine.
Both in the back and in the heart. Because not only did she stab him in the back would have been one thing. That's what she did when she posted.
Wait, let me go back to make sure.
That's what she did when she.
Yeah, that's his computer, not mine.
Posted those streams a couple days ago because I didn't know about it. But since then, now that she knows that I see her lives, now that she knows that I know what her YouTube channel is, now I'm being stabbed in the chest. It's because I feel like I need to defend myself to some degree. Address this. Sure. One,
no. It is good that he's doing this. It's definitely good that he's doing this because, like I said in the video yesterday, a lot of people are going to be looking at him like, "Oh, well, you're the reason. The parents are the reason." But he said, "Hey, I got to come out here and defend myself. I got to let it be known that I'm not the one that created this monster. Yeah, I created her." But the monster that she is not because of me. Still partially have to do with it, what I was talking about, responsibility. Y'all be amazed. Y'all will be amazed. Spoiled brat, responsibilities. If she don't got too many of them, so be it. There you have it. But yeah, I'm not too much surprised. But at the same time, I don't want to completely fault this guy.
Smart thing to do would be not to even address it all and hope that it blows away and it goes away. But the problem is with the power of the internet, these things like this may never go away. I'm still getting emails. I'm still getting, there's things coming at me from all sorts of angles. And I'm like, my God, this is probably just getting started. But what I'm here to really do, the ultimate purpose of this whole life is just to ask you out there that are on this IP2 platform, Reddit, or Twitch or whatever other streaming services that she's putting out this, drama, self-imposed drama bullshit that she's putting out there about her sister, now me. Come after me. Maya, you can come after me all day long. You can talk shit about me all day long. You can talk about my books. You can talk about my career. You can just come after me. I'm an adult. I can take it. But your sister is a minor. Your sister has had to be front row and center to all your drama for the past 8, 9+ years of 5, 6. So, folks, I saw the comments about, she needs mental health help. Me and her mother have spent over $40,000 in the past 7, 8 years on her mental health and well-being.
Wow.
She has been to psychiatrists and psychologists in Germany, in Arkansas, and in Texas. She has been to at least six doctors. She's been to 2 behavioral health institutions.
Wow.
She's been on multiple medications, had multiple diagnoses. So as a parent, yes, it's my job to make sure that any concerns for both her mental and health well-being gets addressed.
That's amazing. That is amazing to find out all along that this girl has mental health issues. I mean, we kind of saw that, it was blatantly clear on screen, on camera. But to know that to this degree where her parents have sought help and spent thousands of dollars, that's a lot of money. They spent thousands of dollars, $40,000 plus trying to seek help for this girl. And for it all to be like, how much help did that really, do for her? Like, how much did it really do for her? Like, is she better than she once was? Like, I don't have anything to measure, how much this help that she has had or received, how much it actually did for her. Is she better than she was, or did it not do anything at all? I'm pretty sure a lot of folks in the comments gonna be like, it didn't do anything at all. I don't want to go that far, because she could have been a lot worse. Best believe you would be amazed.
So she has been to doctors. The last doctor she went to, she flat out refused the medication because she quickly looked up the side effects and saw that weight gain was a possible side effect. And when she asked,
go to the gym,
for certain medications that he was not comfortable prescribing for, because she did her research, she basically wanted uppers because she wanted to lose weight. But he refused. He said, this is not safe for you. And she essentially walked out and refused this treatment.
Wow. I can only hope and pray that I don't have a child like this. So this goes to show you that her issues run a little bit deeper. Her mental health issues may come from, who knows where it's coming from. But I'm trying to put myself in the position of this man, this father. Like, what do you do for a child like this? When they become of age, 18 like she is, do you love them from afar? Or do you continue to try to lend them your hand in need and help, but understand and know that it's going to be a difficult journey no matter what? What do you do? I honestly don't know. Wow.
That was the very last doctor she ever went to. And I had to drive almost an hour away to get to that doctor to take her to those appointments. But that's the kind of person there that wants to, when I hear people accusing me that I'm a pathetic father because I never got her medical treatment, I have records on top of records and bills on top of bills. I've paid for $5,000 ambulance rides for her. I've done all of that. So as a parent, anybody out there that can associate with that, I've done above and beyond the call of duty as a parent to try to get her help.
Okay.
There's been times where, as a single parent, for any single parents out there, that
I can tell he's getting emotional now.
It's tough. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world. Single mothers, grandmothers, aunts, uncles, people that have to raise a kid. It's freaking hard. It's hard. I've traveled the world with my two girls. They've been to over 28 countries in this world.
Nice.
And I've given them everything I could to give them wonderful memories.
Now that right there does sound like a father that is doing the best that he can with what resources he has for his daughter. I haven't left the state yet. I mean the country. I haven't left the country yet. He done took them to 28 different countries around the world. He's an active member in their life for sure. At least that's what he's saying.
Give them wonderful life experiences. All of that I did for her as her father. And this is how all of that effort, all of that energy, all of those decisions I made in the best interest of my daughters is repaid to me, because she captured me going off on my youngest daughter because she wouldn't listen to me. Yes, I said a lot of things I'm not proud of. I said a lot of things about my ex-wife, which is Maya's mother, and I have to thoroughly apologize. If you ever watch this, Iman, I'm sorry. I should be a better person than that. I really should be. And I'm sorry. I should have been a better husband. And in hindsight, I guess you could say I should have been a better father. But it is what it is. This is where I'm at now.
Right.
Your sister was too good to you. If you want bottom line, your sister was simply too good to you.
Now he's really, really getting emotional. I can understand where it's coming from. Having the younger sister having to deal with this type of backlash that's happening in her family right now. And now he's kind of taking on her emotions. He's like, oh my God, like, your sister was so good to you. Look what you've done to this family. I can see it. I can see it coming. I'm feeling it.
This is how you do that? I let you move back. Thanksgiving of 2019, you went to a police station to emancipate yourself, which is stupid. You should have did a Google search on what that means and what that requires. Police have nothing to do with that. But you know what? You know more about that than I do. But you went to a police station with Matt and his mom. Oh, you're such the victim. And then when she got on the phone with that officer and said, I'm willing to take her home, I thought she was going to take you to my home. And when she said, no, I'll take her to my home or a female shelter, I was like, what? Because she honestly believed I was abusing the shit out of you. And I was like, really? And then when I finally saw your face of how you put on such a show for the police officer, such a show for Mr. and Matt's all there being the white knight hugging you like he's some kind of dude. He's a freaking weasel of a man. He's not even a man. And I'm sitting there looking at this scene going, really? This is what I'm coming to after Thanksgiving. I'm seeing that he's like, I don't want to live with you. It's like, but then if she's gonna take you, you know what? You go live there. And I looked at you and I remember what I said. I said, go live your life. And it wasn't even 2 months.
And she had to be like 16 years old at that time.
That your mother was messaging me on behalf of Miss LeBlanc saying, it's not working out. They want Maya to find another place.
He said not even 2 months. They were like, hey, sir, this ain't working out too well. Can you take her back? They ain't want to deal with her butt either. Man. I thought the chick that I went out on a date with recently was crazy.
I'm like, well, where's she gonna go? She has no income. She has no job. Long story short, you turned 18 in April of last year, and it was like 4 months. Well, April, 4 months, 4 or 5 months of being out the house, and you essentially got kicked out. And I said, you could come live with me. And I told you, as an adult, I only had 2 simple rules for you. The 2 simple rules was keep your room clean and don't do drugs and illegal activities in my house. That was the basic 2 simple rules I gave you. And you couldn't follow either one.
Wow.
You just couldn't. And time again, I had to deal with you disrespecting me. I had to deal with all this stuff. And then we moved, because I sold my house and we moved. We moved right after Christmas, and look at this now. Now we've come down to this, because I don't know how long you've been doing the streaming shit.
Crazy.
But now here we are. We're at this point now. This is my life now. This is my life now, dealing with the fallout of your self-imposed drama. I do not appreciate the posts of nudity of my daughter, because she's still my daughter. Whatever she chooses to do with her body and her OnlyFans or whatever sites that allow that content is her decision, her choice. I may not like it, but I don't need to be shown it. So I'll also ask that have a little bit of respect there. I know the internet gives everybody that level of anonymity. No one's gonna, I'm anonymous. No one's ever gonna find me. But it sucks when they do find you. It does suck when they do find you. So I just ask for just a little bit of respect there. Everything else is open game. Y'all want to talk about how fat I am? You want to talk about how old I look, how ugly I look? I'm doing something about it.
See, that's there definitely are some aspects about this man and his character that I truly respect, and he sounds like a father, the type of male role model father figures that I was aware of growing up. Even though I didn't have them myself, I was aware of men like this. They're like, hey, say whatever you want about me. But when it comes to my child, if they're doing things that I do not approve of, like showing themselves nude on the internet, this, that, or fourth, don't show it to me. I don't want to see that. But yet she's 18 years old. She can do that if she wants to, even if I would wish and pray that she didn't. But still, attack me how you please. That just don't mean nothing to me. I like that. I like that. That's a good way of thinking. That's the right way. I mean, that's literally like he has no say so in the fact that she wants to post those type of imagery on online or on social media, but at the same time he knows that regardless of what he says, good or bad, that he will be attacked for lame reasons that people on the internet give. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, you're old. This, that, and fourth. I get it every single day. Throw it at me all you want. It don't pay my bills. That negativity don't do nothing for me. It makes you feel bad. It don't make me feel bad. It ain't coming out my mouth. The negativity is not coming out my mouth, so it's not gonna make me feel bad. And he understands that too.
I go to the gym every day. I mean, the Krav Maga video, I don't even weigh that much anymore. I mean, I'm freaking, I lift weights,
some muscles,
work out.
some gains.
You don't have your father in your corner anymore. I'll always love you, but you don't. I don't want you in my life anymore because of what you've done.
Wow.
It's going to take a lot a time for these wounds that you've inflicted to heal. It's going to take a lot of time.
And there goes the answer. I was asking him, like, I don't know what I would do if I was, in his position. It wasn't until he told more of the story and the stuff that he had to deal with from this girl growing up that he's got to this point. He's at this conclusion in his life where he's like, yo, I'm gonna love you from afar, but I ain't your daddy like that no more. You're gonna have to go out there and figure this out on your own, because you done open up too many wounds in this family with your mom, your sister, and me. I don't know where the mother is now, because he says he's been a single parent for the past 8 years or so. I don't know what that all is all about, but nonetheless, he's like, I can't take this anymore. You're 18. Best of luck to you.
So,
and it's interesting because remember what I said yesterday too in that video when I was reacting to the daughter, where I was saying a lot of times females in particular, when they hit that age, they're 18 years old, they're so quick to want to get up out the house. She proclaimed she was making a substantial living doing content creating and this, that, and the fourth, that she can afford to live on her own, but yet she's still living with her dad. I don't know what's that about. And she don't think she's mentally strong enough to be truly independent and take care of responsibilities like an adult has to. Feed yourself, cook, clean. He already was saying that she don't bathe, she don't take care of herself, pay your bills, all that type of stuff. Maybe if she doesn't feel like she's mentally inept to be able to do those things is the reason why she was continuing to stay with her father. I don't know. That could be the case, but nonetheless, he was like, hey, maybe find you a man that put up with you.
You watching this, Maya? If you're watching this, I'm going to talk to you right now.
Uh-oh.
And for people that understand, the parents that understand what I'm about to say, this is as real as it gets.
What is it?
Don't you ever come home.
Woo!
Don't you ever come home.
Woo!
After what you've done.
Woo! That's big.
You go ahead, you're an adult now. Go live your life.
That's big.
Go make your money. Do the things you do that make you happy. You get one life. I call it the choose your own adventure that you get to make every day with your choices. I hope you make better choices. I hope you have positive, great things happen in your life. I hope you make all the money you could ever want to make in your life. I hope you have all the things you want in your life. But don't ever reach out to me.
Woo! Woo! I feel it.
You can't let your girl see you cry.
Oh, bro, I'm over here tearing up right now, literally right now.
Especially as a father, you're not supposed to let your girl see you cry.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Because we're men. We're not supposed to be emotional.
Yeah,
but we are. We're human beings.
That's right.
Any human being, we have emotions.
That's right.
This is this is going to be definitely a memory that sucks for me.
Yeah.
I pride myself in trying to have the best memories, but this is definitely going to be one that sucks for me for a long time.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm over here getting real emotional because I'm over here thinking about, as badly as I want a healthy, happy family dynamic in my near future, I would hate to be put in the position where I felt like I wrote my daughter off and now I no longer want her or son or anyone to be a part of my life. That would, damn. There's always gonna be, people coming at you, or not coming at you, but you just having conversation with friends, relatives, anybody, and they be like, hey, how is so and so doing? I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in 5 years. That's your daughter. Yeah, it didn't end well. I would hate for that to happen. I would absolutely hate for that to happen. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. As he was talking towards the end, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about when his daughter watched this video, or when she watches this video. She's probably seen it already. It's been out a few days. She's probably gonna look at it and take it in differently than how he dished it out, because we saw her do that when she was talking to him on the phone. She heard things how she wanted to hear them rather than how they were said. So, or even this, she would take the parts that were the most hurtful and go and run with those things rather than to listen to what was positive and understand what was positive about the message that was delivered from her father. Like when he said, hey, I don't want to hear from you no more. Don't call me no more. She might take that information and go out there and be even worse off. she might rebel even more. She might go even further with her explicit content creating. Who knows? She might rebel and do even more drugs and this, that, and the fourth, just because of that information, because of how emotional he was when he said that, how emotional of a thought and idea that it is that, oh my God, my father doesn't want me around anymore. My father told me I can't reach out to him anymore. Rather than listening to that part where that he said before that, which was, I wish you the best. I hope you're well. I hope you figure it all out. That's the positive. But like I said, someone like her, because I was that way when I was younger. Someone like, not completely like that, but I would take the negative part, and that would be the part that would just hurt me the most, and that would be the part that I run with, and that would be the story that I tell. So I will paint the imagery of this individual that hurt me and made them seem like they were the worst ever. You know, so anytime her father was upset with her about anything, she painted that narrative. Oh, he's a horrible father. He's a horrible man. Did y'all get that from him? Yeah, it doesn't seem like the case. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be crying and empathetic in this video if he was that bad of a dad. If he really didn't care about that girl. No, he's hurting. He's hurting because he wishes that it didn't have to be this way. I feel him. I feel him 100%. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. Like this reaction, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is going to be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. Till the next one.